our Lord walked step after agonizing step deeper into the darkness of that garden. And with each step that he took, the darkness enshrouded him more than before, as if darkened figures of hell dancing around him. Our Lord moved. He moved into that garden, the distance that one could throw a stone, until he came to a point he could go no further. Here is where it would be, upon this soil of the earth. Here is where the Son of God would sweat his blood for mankind. Our Lord, his entire divine being filled with unimaginable anguish, our Lord fell to his knees, and upon his knees he cried out in prayer, Father! If this cup could pass, please let it pass. But your will be done, Father. Your will be done, not mine. Jesus looked into the next day, and he saw what would take place. He looked into the next day, and he saw what was going to happen. He saw as he was about to be arrested, he would be betrayed by one of his own. He saw as we, his friends, would run in the night and hide. He saw as he would be taken and put on trial after trial. He saw as they would take him before the people. He saw as they would scream and shout for his death. Crucify him, they would scream. Crucify him. He saw as he would be taken and scourged. They would tear the flesh from his body. He saw as they would crown his head with thorns. He saw as before Pilate he would stand, be questioned, challenged, and then condemned to die. They would force him to carry the cross to the top of Calvary. There, Calvary, they would throw him to the ground, drive nails through his hands and feet, and then raise him up on that cross, and he would hang there. For 3 hours he would hang there, and his mother would watch. His mother would watch her own son die. He did not run. He stayed to accept his cross. He cried out the prayer a second time, if the cup could pass, but only the will of the Father be done, never his own. And then, as only the mind of God can do, as only the mind of our Lord could do, Jesus looked into the past, the present, and the future, and he saw every single man, woman, and child that would ever live, every single generation, from the beginning to the end of mankind displayed before him. And there, that night in the garden, our Lord saw every single sin that each and every one of us would ever commit. He saw it all. He saw the murder and the hatred, the rape, the violence, the war, nation rise up against nation, kingdom rise up against kingdom, an entire world at war. He saw the terrorism. He saw the corruption of governments. He saw starvation, greed. He saw every single act of impurity, premarital sex, adultery, homosexuality, prostitution, all the abuse of the temple of the Holy Spirit. He saw the immodesty. He saw the filth of entertainment, filling the minds, scandalizing the minds and the hearts of so many. He saw so many who would reject and destroy life within themselves. Every single child that would be ripped and torn from the wombs of their own mothers through abortion. He saw children who wanted attention from their parents. He could hear children crying out for attention from their parents in the night. Daddy? Daddy, can I go to the store with you, Daddy? Can I ride with you to the store, Daddy, please? Can I go with you? I just want to ride with you, Dad. I'll just ride in the car. Please, Daddy, can I go with you, please? Please? No? You say that you could go faster without me. Okay. Maybe some other time. Okay. Mommy? Mommy, that looks like fun. Mommy, would you show me how to do that too? Mommy, can I do that with you, please, Mommy? Please, Mommy, show me. I want to do that too, please. No? No. You say you have too much to do, and that I'll just get in the way. Okay. Maybe some other time I'll just go watch TV or play a game or something. Children who just want time with the parents. They want to know that they're loved. They want to have somebody read them a story. They want to know that somebody will hold them, listen to them, spend time with them. They want to know that they are precious and valuable in their mother and father's eyes and in their hearts. Jesus saw this. He saw this that night. He knew every heart, every moment of loneliness. The agony of our Lord was not just that he saw this. No, that night in the garden, that night in his agony, our Lord felt these sins. He allowed himself to be submerged in an ocean of sin. He allowed himself to be enveloped by a foul, wicked stench of sin. He allowed himself to be run through by sin, to be pierced, to become sin, to free us from sin. And so great was this turmoil, so great was this grip of suffering that our Lord began to sweat his own blood. Yes, and as his sweat fell to the ground like drops of blood, he cried out that prayer. He cried out that prayer a third time. Father! If this cup could pass, please, let it pass. If there is any other way, Father, but your will be done. Not mine. As you would have it, Father.